Another one, guys. Okay, we are live with another one. The mic is hot, guys. You already know what this is. This is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel, the only channel where the fans come first, not last. All right, guys. UFC 326 is behind us. Okay. Uh, you know, some exciting things did happen on this card. Uh, overall though, I did rate this card a 7. Okay, going into this event, and you know what? I'm gonna leave it there. I could easily rate it like a 6.7 or 6.6 or something like that. But I'll leave it. I'll leave it at a solid 7. Um, I mean, must say, performances of the night, we have to give it to Drew Doper. Drew Doper had a great performance out there, going out there and stopping Michael Johnson. And Michael Johnson was on a great, phenomenal win streak. But there's rumors right now that the betting odds were kind of iffy. And the UFC were going to pull Drew Doper and Michael Johnson off of that fight due to the betting odds, which I thought were kind of iffy as well, because in the beginning of the week, they had Michael Johnson winning the fight. But then towards the fight, when once the fight was going to happen, they had Drew Doper actually winning, which kind of looked weird. But overall, Drew Doper did get the finish. Great for him. I mean, good performance by him. Who else? Rodolfo Bellato. Okay, Rodolfo Bellato. Look, I have Rodolfo Bellato going in there and winning. Okay, I did not think he was going to actually go in there and knock out his opponent, but he did. He went out there, gave a phenomenal performance, and showed that the experienced guy should always win. Now, with that said, unfortunately, Rob Font, I don't know what happened to him. He got purely dominated by the younger guy. Rob Font, he had moments in there, but it was sort of like he was in a car and he took the wrong turn, and he bumped into a guy who just didn't look human. Okay, and I'm talking for real. Raul just didn't look human, and unfortunately, Rob Font, he couldn't recover. His eyes couldn't recover. The whole game plan went out the window, and it was him versus an alien out there, basically, for Rob Font. So, unfortunately, Rob Font takes the L. I had Rob Font winning out there, but unfortunately, he couldn't get the dub. Uh, and guys, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to say this. I'm gonna bring this up. Okay, I think Herb Dean, he needs to retire. Okay, that's a fact. Okay, Herb Dean needs to retire, and not only does he need to retire, but they need to investigate him. Okay, investigate the guy, investigate him. Okay, because I've never seen in my life. Okay, and I've been watching the UFC for a very long time and mixed martial arts in general. Look, let me tell you something. I have never watched a referee take away a point and then 30 seconds later take away another point in the last round of the fight, where the other fighter was obviously losing. Cody Garbrandt was losing that fight, guys. But Herb Dean gave it to him. Somebody needs to investigate him. He probably had a couple. I'm talking about him. Herb Dean probably had a couple, $100,000, units. Okay, for the dog and Cody Garbrandt, and saved the day. Investigate the guy. I'm just being real. What else? Caio Bahayo, or whatever his name is, Caio. I mean, he went out there and I mean, look, Brendan the Ritter. He showed moments in there, but once again, he's slow. He's definitely, his stamina is always going to be in question now. Okay, we watched him quit on the stool twice already. Okay, and going into this fight at UFC 326 as the co-main event, I was actually worried that Rainer the Ritter was going to actually look worse than what he did. But let me tell you something: Rainer the Ritter went out there with a good game plan, but came up short. Okay, came up short. He is not top level, and that's facts, guys. All right, that's facts. What else happened out here? Cody Durden. I mean, what else is there to say? What else, how you doing, Kimberly? Blessings to you, Kimberly. Like and subscribe, guys, if you are new to the channel. Okay. How you doing? How you doing? Abraham, blessings to you. Okay, Rich says thoughts on. Don't know, Rich. Don't know. What else I do want to mention? I mean, there's really nothing you can say about Cody Durden, guys. I mean, Cody Durden out here is he's a dead body now. Okay, and now it's facts. It's facts. In the beginning, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. That's the reason why I thought Cody Durden could actually go out there and get the dub. But once again, he just proved to me that the guy's a layup. He's a dead body walking around the cemetery with a shovel, ready to bury himself. Okay, and that's facts. All right. But guys, let's talk about the main event of the evening. Let's talk about this a little bit more in detail. We had Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira, and guys, look, let me tell you something. I did have Max Holloway winning this fight, but I did mention that if this fight touches the ground, Charles Oliveira has a lot of abilities when it comes to his wrestling abilities and his Brazilian jiu-jitsu abilities. Excuse me. Now, this fight went exactly how I thought it would go if Charles was going to win. Excuse me. He went out there. He struck with Max Holloway at moments. Max Holloway was on the back foot, unfortunately. And Charles Oliveira pressed on and went for double legs and single legs and took him down like it was nothing. Max Holloway had no type of defense for that takedown. He got taken down repeatedly in that first round. I mean, he almost got finished. Charles Oliveira had Max's back within 2 minutes and had almost his signature rear naked choke, but had to switch it to a neck crank, and Max Holloway still didn't tap. Alex, how you doing, Alex, man? Welcome back to your channel, and welcome back to your chat, guys. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Okay, run up these likes and run up these subscription, guys. Do me the favor, man. Support the community easier than going to your local ATM, honestly, guys. But look, when it comes to Max Holloway, is this the end of the road for Max? I mean, it might not be. I mean, look, it's not like he went out there and took a beating, right? Physical beating. I mean, don't get me wrong, he probably took a mental beating because he just had no answer for Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira, I mean, beat him on the ground like he was his daddy. Okay, and that's facts. And towards the end of the last round, for the last 6 seconds, I thought Charles Oliveira rocked Max Holloway with a combination there towards the end of the fight. So it just shows. It shows that there's levels when it comes to mixed martial arts. And overall, guys, when it comes to UFC 326 and my UFC fight predictions, guys, I scored it even. I scored it even. I went 6-6 with my UFC fight predictions, which honestly, guys, that's not too good. Okay, that is not too good. I never like to, go, even on a card, but I never like to lose on it. I never like to lose a card either. So I mean, this is even. This is not losing a card. So 6-6, I'll take it. Overall, my UFC fight predictions for 2026, my record stands at 46 wins and 29 losses. We definitely have to get more dubs with these next upcoming events, but we shall see. I mean, these next upcoming events, guys, they're trash. I'm just being real, guys. They're trash. Okay. Nothing really exciting, you know, that's coming. I mean, we have who we have? Josh Emmett. Josh Emmett. Come on, guys. Josh Emmett versus Kevin Bahalio. That's not come on. What type of headliner is that? Trash ass card. But this is how the UFC is gonna deliver 2026, and hopefully yeah. And talking about trash ass cards, guys, I must say the UFC White House is a trash ass card. I cannot believe Dana White was making this card a big deal. Now, I heard there was a fight that fell off of the White House card. Now, I don't know whether it was John Jones and Alex Pereira. I have no idea. Okay. But the fight that's not on this card that I'm actually surprised that I'm not seeing it at the White House card is Amanda Nunes versus Kayla Harrison. I mean, what's going on with that fight? Is that fight ever going to happen? Is that fight going to happen in the future, because I mean, I'll tell you what, with a neck injury, you might never recover from that. Okay, and you might not look the same, especially after an injury like that. So if we're not seeing that fight in the White House card, we might never see that fight, honestly. But look, let me tell you something. This White House card is trash. You should have told us months ago about this card, especially if you're gonna if you're gonna announce it, and the announcement is literally what we thought it would be, but not exactly what we thought it would be. Like, there's nothing on this card that screams excitement, guys. Ilya Taporia versus Justin Gaethje is trash. Justin Gaethje would get demolished by Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira, I mean, in my opinion, should be the one fighting for the belt, if anything. And if not that, then it has to be Arman Sarukian, the uncrowned king in that division. But I digress, man. How you doing, Michael? How you doing? Blessings to you. Hopefully you're having a good one, man. Like and subscribe, man. Like and subscribe. But honestly, guys, I mean, the White House card is trash, and I'm not excited for it. I thought I would be excited for it, but Ilya Taporia versus Justin Gaethje? Who's excited for that? Who's excited for that? Who's excited to see Michael Chandler fight anyone, for that matter? I don't give a damn about seeing Michael Chandler on any card. And I'm just being real, let alone the White House card. I could do without. Just being real. I could do without. Atrocious, guys. Let me look at this card for what it is. It's UFC Freedom 250. Wow, let's see what this is. Yeah. We got Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gahn. Guys, I'm excited about Alex Pereira moving up to the heavyweight division and possibly being, the champion. But they're calling it the interim title that's at stake right now. And that's atrocious to me because Tom Aspinall in general is atrocious. He is not the champion. He was given the heavyweight strap. And then he gave up against Cyril Gahn. Guys, who's excited to see Sean O'Malley versus Ayman Zahabi? Let me see. Sorry, man. I'm just breaking down this trash ass card. But hold on a second. Yeah, good. I did not meet. Same. Yo, I'm a YouTuber as well. Just letting you know that. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I gotta check. I actually gotta check. I gotta actually check your page. But guys, who's excited about seeing Sean O'Malley versus Ayman Zahabi? Nobody. Nobody is excited to see that. All right. They got Mauricio Ruffy versus Michael Chandler. Guys, like I said, nobody is excited about seeing Michael Chandler on this White House card. He is trash. He hasn't gotten a win since he beat a dead body, okay, of Tony Ferguson. And that's all due respect. Michael Chandler is a dead body. Then we have Bo Nickel. Bo Nickel versus Kyle. Guys, they're trying to give Bo Nickel a layup win right here. If this is not obvious. Bo Nickel is atrocious. The guy thinks he could compete with the champion. The guy got hit too many times in the head. The guy is definitely suffering from CTE, especially after his last comments talking about that he can contend for a middleweight title. Atrocious. You ran to the mountains when the UFC called you to fight Robert Whittaker. You don't remember that? Oh, my cell phone, I left it. Oh, I had no service. I was up there in the mountains. Lies. Okay. Bo Nickel's trash. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm just going to be honest with you. Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia. I like Steve Garcia. As of recent, I mean, he's shown a lot of abilities. He has a lot of abilities when it comes to his striking. But let me tell you something. Diego Lopez, I'm not excited to see him at all. I honestly, I think I'm seeing too much of Diego Lopez. Okay, is that a thing? Is that a thing, guys? Because that's the way I feel right now. I feel like I'm seeing too much of Diego Lopez. I mean, I feel like I just saw him last week. Wasn't it just last week that Alexander Volkanovski fought Diego Lopez? And then wasn't it 2 months prior to that that Diego Lopez was fighting Volkanovski? Like, I'm seeing Diego Lopez way too much. I think I want to see him take a break. Okay? I honestly do. I want to see him take a break. Too much Diego Lopez, man. Too much of everything, honestly, on this card. Because if I'm being honest with you, Ilia Topuria coming back to fight Justin Gaethje after Ilia Topuria, started calling no shows. When in reality, everybody knows Ilia Topuria was running for the hills as well because he don't want to fight Armin Tsarukyan. And how you doing, Maverick? Blessings to you, Maverick. Okay? Guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Run up these likes and run up these subscriptions. UFC 326 was a solid 7. I won't be mad if you say a solid 6. A lot of my people actually scored it a 6. Okay? 1 being trash, 10 being best. Max Holloway got outclassed by Charles Oliveira. The UFC White House card got announced and nobody's happy about it. I don't know what's going on with the foreseeable future of the UFC, but I could tell you what. Let's listen to Dana White talk about how this amazing White House card came together. Because let me tell you something. He was making it seem like this was going to be the card of the decade, guys. Okay? So let's listen to him and let's listen to see how this card actually got put together. Okay?
On how many people are coming over to watch the fights. And obviously the White House fight will blow it out of the water.
Well, you made the announcements tonight that everybody's been waiting on. I guess talk about how you decided on Ilia Topuria and Justin Gaethje of getting that honor of main eventing this historic event.
Yeah, so basically what we did is the matchmakers went out and put together, started talking to everybody, seeing what fights were possible, and then came back to me and I chose the card.
So ultimately, they put their puny little brains together. Okay, Sean Shelby, Mick Maynard, the UFC, and Dana White. And they started making some calls on the telly. And you're telling me this is all you can fucking put together? Because ultimately it was Dana White's call. Let's rewind that right fast. It was Dana White's call. All right, hold on. Let's leave that again.
Were possible, and then came back to me and I chose the card.
All right.
Dana White just said he chose the card ultimately, and let me tell you something. That is trash. If this is it, if this White House card was really okay, what you were really offering and promoting as one of the best cards you could put together, Dana White, I'm not gonna believe another word from your mouth for the foreseeable future, and that's facts. Because this card is atrocious. This card does not deserve to be a White House card, and that's facts. This card right here, in my opinion, this UFC White House card, this trash-ass card that's literally just trash in a trash can burning with piles of shit together. That's how I feel about that card. Because you know what this card really is, guys? This is a card that should be fought at the UFC Apex. Okay? Put that card right in there. Dana White, Sean Shelby, Mick Maynard, you're all clowns. Okay? You guys are straight clowns. In my opinion, the fans are losing. Okay? Because as the months go by, we are getting reminded that this new merger with Paramount and the UFC might just be the worst thing. Okay? The worst thing that can happen. Especially with the way things are going. Undeserved title shots. No call, no shows from champions. Okay? BMF title belts at stake. But yet, a lot of people are unhappy with that, of how that event went. Charles Oliveira going out there and wrestling and using his full mixed martial arts capabilities. I'm not mad at that. Max Holloway has to do something and get better and evolve with his damn wrestling. UFC White House card is trash. Sean Shelby, Mick Maynard, and Dana White, they need to get together in a circle and smack each other. And that's facts. How dare you string us along for months talking about this is going to be one of the best cards you could put together. And yet nobody could buy tickets for this trash ass event. And let me tell you something, guys. Even if they sold tickets, I wouldn't even want to go watch this live. I'm telling you the truth. I wouldn't even want to go watch this across the street at your local bar. White House card is trash. UFC 326 was a solid 7. 1 being trash, 10 being best. Solid 7. Max Holloway got outclassed by Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira is a new BMF title holder. And let me tell you something, guys. We have trash-ass cards after trash-ass cards. Maybe all the way up until the White House card, which is another trash-ass card. Anyways, guys, you guys have a good one. I'm out of here. I'm done. This was just a trash-ass event when it comes to Dana White and promoting the White House card. I'm out of here. This is OE MMA TV. I'm your host, OE. Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up. So you already know. You might as well do it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media, guys. And like I always say, this is your channel. The only channel where the fans come first, not last. I'll see you guys. Maverick, Michael, everybody. You guys have a good one. Enjoy your weekend. And have a hell of a Monday. One love. Until next time.